What's up, everybody? I'm at the best place in the world. You wouldn't believe where I am right now. I'm at Whole Foods, and it's actually not that exciting at all. But I wanted to share with you guys a really quick story that relates to everybody's life on this beautiful solar eclipse weekend. First off, I just want to share with everybody that when I'm out in the mountains, don't know if I'm gonna have service, but I will do my 100% best to go ahead and live broadcast the solar eclipse so everybody can see it live, comment, blah, 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 all that stuff. But I want to share with you guys really quickly just the power of staying committed and staying focused on exactly what it is that you do want and not letting distractions, not letting sideline stuff affect you. This morning I had an incredible, and I'm going to say incredible without saying the opposite, incredible time trying to get up here to the mountains where I'm about to be. I woke up at 4 a.m. Great, got on my flight, met some cool people on the flight, no problem, you know, doing my thing. And as I'm on my way, I realized that I had booked a car, but I booked it through this app called Turo, and I booked it through the app called Turo, and it's a human being. It's not a company. And the person who I booked it through ended up not being able to fulfill the reservation. So here I am spending the money, but they can't book the reservation. They can't do the cancellation, whatever. So I'm like, oh crap, what do I do? So I ended up trying to book like 3 or 4 other cars, and literally every single one of them fell through 4 times in a row. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, okay, let's try rental car service. So I go up to the rental car service, and there is like nothing available. Everybody from all over the country is coming to the mountains to see the solar eclipse. Everybody is flying up here to see this thing, and nobody has any rental cars available. So I'm like, well, great, what do I do now? Reach out to a couple people, you know, that I know in the area that are actually happen to be going in this direction. They say, oh yeah, you know, we've already left, we can't, you know, turn around, we're already almost there. I'm like, okay, well, I'm well on my way to booking a flight back to Houston and saying, thanks, Claudia, I appreciate that. I'm well on my way to booking a flight back to Houston and saying, okay, well, I'm just gonna go home because this is just too much effort. And what do you know, long story short, got connected with somebody who can take me through a friend of a friend. They're actually going the exact same place I'm going, and everything worked out. Now, the point of that story is, in your life, when you're facing an obstacle, when you're going towards a goal, when you're going towards something that you want, there's always going to be things that are going to try to distract you and get in your way and, you know, ultimately be a distraction or an obstacle from you reaching your goal. But I also want to share that once you finally have broken through that obstacle, it makes it so much sweeter for your definiteness for you to say, absolutely, I am doing this thing. I am not turning back. I am going and getting it done. What's up, James? Nice to see you. I'm going and getting it done. There's nothing that's going to, you know, distract me, get in my way, whatever. And, you know, at the time it was extremely frustrating, but at the moment it's extremely satisfying to have basically just gone over a bump, you know, landing in a place where you don't have a vehicle, having several hours to travel, not knowing how you're going to get there, and then just kind of working and letting life work itself out to give me exactly what I need in order to get where I need to go. And ultimately it just took patience, persistence, and focus on where I am going. Now, for every single person listening, if you want to do anything of significance in your life, you know, you're going to deal with the exact same things. It might not be a rental car issue, but maybe it's an issue of, you know, you don't have enough money. Maybe it's an issue of you don't have enough time. Maybe it's an issue of somebody stabs you in the back. Maybe it's an issue of somebody who says they were going to come through doesn't come through, can't come through. They're not able to be there for you. A business partner is not meeting their end of the stick. You know, you think things are going to move faster and they're not. You think you're going to be somewhere at a certain period of time, but things are just not manifesting and not materializing for you. What are you going to do? Well, you know, if I've learned anything in the last 5.5 years of being an entrepreneur and being in business for myself and being an ambassador for health and wealth and, you know, what I love so much, which is freedom, it's that it's absolutely not easy. It's pretty difficult. And there's a lot of things you got to go through. But ultimately, as somebody just commented, James just commented, there's no excuses. It's completely up to you on whether or not you want to get it done, or just make excuses for why it's not going to get done. And if you make excuses for why it's not going to get done, unfortunately, you're right before the breakthrough. You're so close to pushing through that little barrier that's in your way that if you just kept pushing and kept developing that persistence within you, you'd feel better about it. You'd feel great after it was done, and you'd get to what you want, because the whole game is set up for you to win. The whole game is set up for you to get everything that you want. There's just little bumps in the road designed on the path, on the way to develop your character and develop, you know, who you are as a person, and to push you a little bit to reach limits that you didn't know you had. Life's greatest victories comes through adversity. You're absolutely right. Thank you, James. I totally appreciate you, you know, kind of echoing and repeating in different words what I'm sharing. And that's such a great quote too. You know, in the hardest times of your life, the times where you're really pissed off because you don't have a rental car, or you're really pissed off because you don't have enough money, or you're really pissed off because somebody didn't come through for you, you got to learn to be resourceful yourself. You got to learn to just trust that everything's going to work itself out, and somebody's going to give you a ride, or somebody's going to believe in your idea, or somebody's going to back you up and be there for you. Whatever it is that you need to believe in, it's all set up for you to win. You just need to persist long enough, strong enough, and be focused enough in order to make it happen. So I've been having fun out here all day long. I've been absolutely loving my life. I hope you all are living a beautiful day today. I hope you're doing what you dream of right now, because life is too short not to be, life is too short not to be doing exactly what you want to do right now and living life to the fullest. You know, they say when you attain some type of freedom for your life, you don't really go on vacation. Every day is a vacation. But I hope all of you, if you don't get to make this solar eclipse, I hope you get to make the next solar eclipse. I hope you take more risks. I hope you, I hope you do what you need to do to gain time and financial freedom in your life. I hope you do what you need to do to be a completely free and inspirational person. My personal favorite for doing that is network marketing. Love it. I am getting paid right now to be on vacation per se, and my income is not stopping. Now, that's my choice. Your choice could be something different. It could be something similar. It could be the same. You could even be somebody who works with me. I don't know who's watching this video, but if you have an income that is not tied to only your own efforts. I was just at a seminar last night with a guy who makes millions and millions of dollars a year. His name is Holton Buggs. And he said, if you have an income that is only tied to your own efforts, if you stop putting in time, income stops coming in. But if you've built a machine, a business, a vehicle that continues to produce with or without you, even though it requires some of your effort, that is where you can maintain total, complete freedom. Do what you want, when you want, where you want, why you want, with who you want. And not to say that, there's no value to hard work. It feels really good to work hard and make something happen, manifest something, have a goal and put in consistent effort to create it, break through my own personal barriers and, do things I didn't think I could do. But at the same time, all of us are striving after not so much freedom, not so much money, not so much time, but the feeling that it can give us. And if you can create a situation in your life through your income where you can eliminate stress, have more freedom, have more time, have beautiful relationships and travel all over the world and do the things that you want to do whenever you want to do them, the feelings you're going to have are going to be off the charts. And you're going to be absolutely magnetic to everybody you meet. People are just going to want to see you and be like, wow, who is this person? Wow, I really, want to be associated with this person. And I see myself being able to attract all these beautiful people all the time on this Facebook Live because of the feelings and the state that I hold myself in. And, Tony Robbins talks about controlling your state. A lot of the times, two people could have the exact same problem. Two people could have the exact same situation. And one could be completely miserable and one could be completely grateful. And really determine, how are you going to look at things? Today I could have completely said, you know what? Blank this, I am going home. And I was real close, super close to being just done with it. Like, all right, look, I'm going home. I'm not getting stranded at this airport, and I'm not, Ubering to the mountains either, like 3 hours. I'm not going to do it. But then I said, let's give it a little bit more time. And something came through for me. Like the rain coming down from the heavens. As long as you keep the faith that everything's going to work itself out, it will. But you got to do your part. You got to put in the effort. You got to do your thing. You got to put right things in your mind, in your heart, in your body, in your soul every single day. Be good to people. And do what you're called to do. Hello, hello. So that's enough of me strolling around Whole Foods, talking to you guys. Love each and every one of you. Hope that you enjoyed the nice stroll through the grocery store. And I'll let you all go. Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are in the world. I'm so blessed to have people in my friendship book all over the world. Europe, Asia, America, Latin America, wherever we are, wherever you are. Love you. Wish the best for you and your goals and your dreams and your vision. And keep on pushing. God bless.